Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video we have Guest Relations Quest 13 and Crate number 9. Crate number 8 did come out yesterday. I put the information just to get the stuff and the steps in a comment below because the note was not on the board when I made the video and I just did not have time to do another video later in the day. So for here, we're going to go back to Alex. We're going to grab the note. We're going to do the quest first, and then we're going to do the crate. I'll put the timestamp of the crate in the description below. So we got a shiny ransom note. So we've taken note that these ransom notes have so far been... these ransom notes have been kind of like giving clues as to where they might be. So shiny, my first thought was shiny is like ice or glass or something like that. We'll see what the note actually says later. Let's go see. So pick up the notes from Scowling Rose and Booty Bay. So yesterday we went to Booty Bay and did all these steps with cooking, some cooking recipe there. So it looks like we need to head back to Booty Bay to start things off here. So we will pick back up once we get back to Booty Bay. Alright, we are back at Booty Bay, and apparently there's a million people here doing this. So we're going to try to find Scowling Rosa here. I think she might be able to be a patrol now. Looks like there's a question mark somewhere around here. Too many people, and of course they stand on top of the mob when possible. There she is. Alright, a pirate missive. Complete those notes. I hope you find this helpful. She was just doing a cipher for us here, decoding. Here are the cook's notes deciphered. Even though this still looks strange, I'm positive I deciphered it correctly. I was able to work out how much of everything you need, but it looks like he had his own names for different ingredients, so good luck. Use Rose's Boonful Banquet translation notes to search for ingredients. So we have the case notebook, and we have the shiny note down there, and we have this. So we're back to this. Scowling Rose has agreed to help decipher. Now I wait. Rose assures me notes are deciphered. I still need to figure out what items talking about. So next page, Rogue's Thistle. Okay, so banana. Okay, half as many fire breathing. Okay, so some of the names are a little bit different. So like, I can guess what some of these are because I've seen some of the words before. Okay. All right, so I hesitate to use this, but we can use these auction house mounts perhaps. This stuff's gonna get really expensive though. Let's see. So Rogue's Thistle. So probably Swift Thistle would be my guess. Thistle Leaf. Drowned Thistle Leaf. Mana Thistle, Swift Thistle. So Rogue Thistle would probably be Swift Thistle, I'm guessing. Because the other thistles wouldn't make sense. Alright, so what I did for this step is, now first of all, things have been jacked up in price, so this is going to take a while. Because I refuse to pay 5,000 gold for something. So what happens is, if you buy the right thing, it actually pops up in like a quest log, right? So the first one is Swift Thistle, right? And then, so that completed that part for the quest. Now for the banana rum berries, I don't know. I didn't know exactly, for not the banana rum berries, but the Daffy juice berries or whatever, you could type in berries and like just try. I just bought some of the cheaper ones and it was like witch berries, I believe it was witch berries. I think that's what I have. Yeah. And so like, as long as you don't have to spend a lot of money, you could do a little bit of trial and error. However, some of this stuff is a little bit more obvious. Like the fire breathing chili sack is like a flame sack. So I kind of guessed that one anyways, but you just type it in the auction house, SAC for sack, and flame sack, fire breathing chili sack. So some of this stuff has been jacked up in price. As of making this video, the fire-breathing chili sack, the deadwind catfish, and the highland crawdaddies, which I believe are, gosh, I already forget what I thought they were from the auction house. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you at the end. But we'll also. So what I'll do is I'm going to get all the ingredients, and then before I turn it in, I will say what each of the ingredients actually is, and then I'll also say where you can get it if you don't want to buy it from the auction house. Obviously, it'll take you time to do that, but I will do that for you guys. So, yeah, this is going to be a bit of editing, but I gotta figure out what these last three things are, which I know some of them for sure, and then also figure out where you can get them naturally from. So we'll edit up to that. All right, so this quest is absolutely ridiculous. If you don't have a lot of gold, I am sorry, because it's going to take you a long time. I'm going to go through each item for you, just in case you do need to go farm them. If you can afford it, you should really buy it from the auction house, but it's expensive and people are jacking up the prices. So earlier I mentioned the Swift Thistle. That's easy enough. Swift Thistle can be... It has a chance to drop off any herbalism thing that you do, like in the old world or whatever. So Swift Thistle is really easy to get. It can also be in like chests and bags from the old world. It's also might be a little bit cheaper than some other things, even still after the video comes out. So Swift Thistle is pretty easy. But let's go through each of the other items that you're going to need. And it says the number that you need, like in your journal. I already have them. I could look at my bags, I guess, for how many. But you'll need witch berries. And witch berries are dropped by, they drop from Sorok and sprites in Pandaria. So, for example, Veil of Eternal Blossoms, they drop from Pale-Eyed Flesh Eater at a 4% chance. It's a pretty low drop rate. We can go to the Flesh Eater here. So it drops from these guys, these Sorok here in the center of Veil. That's just one example where you can get them. But if you know of another spot you want to try to farm with Sorok in it, you can do that. So that's where you get the witch berries from. For deviate fish, you can actually buy these for time warp badges. It right here at, so if you go back to the event, the anniversary event, you can buy him from Baba Dormu. It appears he's at 62 or 63.50 basically at the anniversary event. I would highly recommend spending the time warp badges to do that. The prices of these things are only going to go up. I can only imagine where it's going to be by the time this video loads. For aromatic fish oil, you actually need to go and buy this from, if you don't buy it from the auction house, you need to go buy it from Kotini in Dazara Lore. So good luck to Alliance players. You need to go to the Horde City, and apparently you can buy it here at 50.91, and it doesn't say anybody else sells it or anything else, so I guess that's just where you get it from. Kotani's Grease, that makes sense. So aromatic fish oil from there in Dazara Lore. Next item is nettlefish. You can fish this up very reliably in Sholazar Basin. So this is one that, again, it'll be annoying to travel there. It can be fished in Wintergrasp as well, but Sholazar Basin seems to be the best place. And so you can get nettlefish there. That'll at least be easy to get. Small flame sack is very annoying. There's a lot of people trying to farm it. This is one of the things that is really jacked up in price. If you're gonna farm it anyways, you might as well just go to Dire Mall and try to kill Eldritch Darters in Dire Mall, because they have a 30% drop chance, and it's much better than the less than 1% drop chance. So it's in Capital Gardens, and it's these like little sprite looking dragons. So you can try there. They drop about 30% chance. So that would be a good chance to get your small flame sack. For bloodfin catfish, these are the Deadwind catfish on the list. Of course, you can catch these in Deadwind Pass. 19% chance, not too bad there. So, and that's pretty close by to where you were anyways. So this is one you could definitely farm up. This one's a little bit more annoying. Again, you'd have to go all the way to Terakar Forest, and you could fish in Terakar Forest for these crawdads, these furious crawdads. You can fish these in Terracart Forest. Okay, so you can fish them up at the daily places. You can fish them down here apparently. I can maybe try to make this map bigger for you. So these are kind of like the areas you can fish this. If not, you can just search Furious Crawdad. All I can say is this was a huge fail of a quest. The stuff to buy this on the auction house, by the time this video comes out, is going to be like hundreds of thousands of gold. So yeah, that's really bad. So we now have all the ingredients, and we're back here at Bone Nose outside of the anniversary event. So this is where we first went, right above the Caverns of Time. We have all of our ingredients now, and I have all the ingredients for your bouquet, for your banquet. Looks like all the missing now is a secret ingredient. Wait, there's another ingredient? I'm not entirely sure what it is, though. I asked him about it once. He only chuckled and said, in the farthest north, start your thinking at the foot of the Lone Watcher. Then follow 12 as the sun sets, and 8 over his left shoulder. Follow 12 where the sun sets. So, like, the sun sets in the... the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So, west... 12 as the sun sets. So 12 west and 8 over his left shoulder. So 8 south. So west south, I guess, maybe. But we need to figure out where to go. Well, I'm off to find whatever that is. In the farthest north. 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 I mean, Northrend. I mean, right here, right? The farthest north. It's... Oldwar is pretty far north, but... I mean, it's got to be this place, right? I mean, this is literally the farthest north you can go in the game. So, we're gonna... I mean, that's got to be it. We're gonna go there. What's it called? Hrothgar's Landing. I mean, we're going to the farthest north. So we will meet up at Hrothgar's Landing above everything in Northrend. So we can just probably fly there. And when we get there, we will pick back up and try to figure out the secret ingredient. All right, so we are at the farthest north place on the map. And we are looking for a Lone Watcher. Could be like a Titan or something. Okay, I just found it. It pops up. So I found another statue over here, and it said Lone Watcher completed. And now I need to find cold storage, apparently. Cold storage located. So, over his left shoulder. His left shoulder is here. And then west. So, like, right over here? So, in theory, there would be stuff over here. Oh, down here, down here, down here. Below him. So, there's all kinds of crystals. I got complete... The stuff seems to be spawning very quickly. Okay, I got it. A deep sea monster belly. Berry. No, monster belly. Okay. So take the portal. Silver Enclave, Stormwind. Return to Bone Nose. Coast of Daenerys. Okay, so now we need to head back to the anniversary event. So these crystals are right behind that statue. They are at 5611. On Hrothgar's Landing. So we'll pick up at above the anniversary event in Daenerys. Alright, we are back at Bone Nose here. We have all this crap. And I think we're going to be done. That was absolutely rough and ridiculous, honestly. That was not even fun. Ugh, that was not good. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this crate now, and hopefully this is not as miserable. Shiny ransom note. So let's read it for the first time. Across the plains where orcs would wander, A peculiar sight will make you ponder. A crystal, so I was thinking glass or ice. A crystal mound has made its home where ancient spirits forever roam. Orcs would wander. The plains where orcs would wander. So probably Nagrand? Because there's no, like, yeah. Or, but which Nagrand is it? Draenor Nagrand or? Oh, that's rough. I don't know. Orcs could technically wander on either of these. Across the plains where orcs would wander. Crystal. So this crystal right down here. Oshugan, whatever it's called. That's where I think it is. But I don't know. Yeah, ancient spirits. But which one is it? I guess we just head to the Outland one. I will let you know when we get there which one to go to. All right, we are at Oshugan in Outland. We've done a lap around already. I just saw some people coming in here, so I'm guessing this is probably it. Dead inside here. Okay, so people are putting signs down. So we're going to head inside Oshugan from the north side. And we are looking for Celebration Crate, obviously. Keep our eyes peeled. Honestly, I don't think I've ever come in here before. This is kind of wild. Kind of looking out. A lot of people in here. Oh, we're over here. Okay, so it's in this, on the mini-map here, it's in the purple circle room. So you enter from the north side of Oshugan, and you make your way down to this circle room. Oops, gotta wait for it to come back. And we get the crate, and then we go turn it back in. Okay, so the crate was not bad at all. The crate was fine. Good clue. Crystal Mound. Honestly, it kind of gave it away to me. But the Orcs Plains, Nagrand, kind of makes sense too. So this one kind of made sense a lot to me. So I actually like this one a decent amount. The quest, however, ugh, yuck. I did not like that quest. So that is it for this one, guys. I'm not sure if we have another quest tomorrow or not. I can't remember. But yeah, as always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.